Hey guys, I just want to give you a little quick sneak peek what the hell has been going on around here. You see that? Boom! Yeah guys, I actually got a whole big size shelf for Christmas. Well, my mom gave it to me early. She and her fiance were nice enough to buy me it and let me have it early. I had help setting it up, of course. But yeah, instead of just having two smaller shelves, I have one big shelf. So now it's like I have two of the same thing because I have all those together. Yeah, guys, I just wanted to tell you that. And this is actually a clip that I'm recording right before I upload this video. Because I just want to tell you guys that the video that you're about to watch I actually recorded earlier this month in December, I believe. And yeah, I had problems editing and then it got frozen. I had to start over again. So it was kind of a bitch and I just been kind of lazy with doing it because it was a really long video and I cut it down to the time that we have now. And that was a really long time. So I was kind of lazy with it, having to do it twice. And yeah, so here you go. I just wanted to say that. And I don't know when I'm going to have any more videos. This will probably be the last video for 2016, honestly. Because I have a few more records that are coming in the mail. And once they get here in the mail, I'll show you everything. Because I just want to show everything together. That video is probably going to be a long video too. Because I got a lot of shit I need to show you. So yeah, I want to wait on those fines so we don't have to do fucking like 2 videos on just those fines. I just want to put them all together. So this might be the last video for 2016. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy this and Happy New Year. Hey guys, cheers. This is mainly going to be the Metallica box sets. And then after, I'm going to show you some stuff. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be showing you the deluxe box sets of Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning, and of course the one that just came out not long ago, Master of Puppets. Kill 'Em All, which is their debut album that came out in July 1983. Recorded in May 83. Yeah, I tried to save the sticker here that was on the plastic, but I kind of ripped it up. These are all number 2 because I believe that they're limited. I got number 26,101 out of 30,000. It opens like this. Right here, thing that was on the back. This has just everything that's in the box set. The first thing, of course, the vinyl record remastered of the album. I would have left these sealed if they were even sealed to begin with, but all these box sets, the albums are already open, so it has the insert here. Here's the vinyl record. Here it is, the download card. Alright, now here's for like the really, really cool stuff. Right here it has a double live album on vinyl. They're live February 9th, 1984. Yeah, here's the track listing. The quality on this is not exactly the best. Like if you're looking for like an amazing live album, this is not going to be it. This is kind of more like nostalgia to have, even though they still rock really hard on here. They're just kind of just like having fun, whatever. And James Hetfield, he wasn't exactly like a great vocalist live. So hearing these live shows really just showed me, even before getting this when I was watching the videos online, that Metallica must have been really focused in the studio, because on the studio they all sound right on track and everything, and James's vocals are amazing in the studio. But on live, they're kind of, depending on what the show is, they're a lot more loose, having fun, but they could still really rock out. Yeah, it's a double album, but I'm just going to show you one here. The label just looks like that. They do Ride the Lightning on here, which of course wasn't out yet at the time. They didn't even start recording it yet, but they did one of their early performances of the song. Cliff Burton, his bass, he really rocks out on here. Majority of this track listing obviously is the Kill 'Em All album. It sounds like Cliff Burton's bass. It sounds like it's the tone of the next album, Ride the Lightning. So it's kind of cool hearing that with the mix here. And it has a download card. And this next cool thing, a picture disc. Again with the download card. This is actually the Jump in the Fire EP. First side has the studio version of Jump in the Fire. And the next side has Seek and Destroy and Phantom Lord. Supposedly they're live, but I've been hearing that it's just alternate studio takes. and then with fake audience in there. They all sound pretty good anyway, so. And here it comes with this patch. It has a hardcover book. The rest of it's gonna be CDs and a DVD. They have them in here, but they're not exactly like really secured in there. Of course, we got the remastered album on CD booklet, and right here they have interview. So it's like interviews and stuff. I actually haven't listened to this one yet. And then here, something I haven't listened to yet either. It has the rough mixes from Lars's Vault and the Whiplash EP tracks. And then it has some live shows from January 20th, 1984. Yeah, the quality on this is actually not too bad. I mean, you can still hear everything. It's just some of the stuff is not as clear. Here's the track listing. These are not actually the whole track listings here, even for the next CDs I'm going to be showing you later in the video of live shows. These are not the full shows. I guess they just didn't include them because when you look up online, they have longer set lists, even if it's just one extra song or two. Maybe just the recording didn't get it. Anyway, it starts with the Four Horsemen, and it has a note saying that the tape was cut at the introduction. And of course, again, they do an early version of Fight Fire with Fire and Ride the Lightning, which is from the Ride the Lightning album, which again wasn't even recorded yet. And right here, this is like a really cool one from October 31st, 1983. And I don't know if this is the whole show, but it has a 13 song set list here. The sound quality on here is actually pretty good considering. And it has a lot of Ride the Lightning tracks played for the first time live. And this is pretty early, like I said, so this is way before recording it. They do Fight Fire with Fire, Ride the Lightning, The Call of Cthulhu, which is instrumental, but they still have it titled When Hell Freezes Over. They also do Creeping Death. These are really cool. James, his vocals, like I said, in this era, live, he wasn't exactly the best yet. There's like a lot of echo, like an echo delayer with the mic when he's singing, but it's a cool effect. I like the songs on here. They sound pretty good. And then here is a DVD, and it's them live at the Metro, August 12th, 1983. Yeah. Alright guys, here we go. Next one is Ride the Lightning, of course. Got the sticker up there. And my number here is actually pretty low. I got number 9,628 out of 30,000. Again, it comes with that thing. Alright, and the first thing, of course, again, is the record itself. Remastered. Second album came out in July 1984. Recorded from February 84 to March 84. This was really a big turning point in Metallica and their studio sound. Because their sound is like completely different here from Kill 'Em All. Because Kill 'Em All was more of like a new wave of British heavy metal sound. Heavy metal of that time. More raw sound. And they have a lot of speed throughout the album. But this album, the production makes it like really epic. And it's their first album to include ballad type songs like Fade to Black. This was a one-of-a-kind sound of an album for Metallica because they don't really go back to this kind of a sound. This album doesn't really have speed like the first album. Of course, though, it has Fight Fire with Fire, the opening track. It's like an intro interlude of an acoustic ballad. And then right after that, then it kicks in right to a fast gear song. It also has Trapped Under Ice, which is kind of a faster song. But then the rest of the songs are more medium paced. Yeah, and during their live shows, especially in this era, they weren't really replicating the sound of this album. They were just doing the songs live. And a download card. Okay, right here, this is the live record. March 10th, 1985. And this is honestly my favorite live album out of any of the box sets, probably. The quality, again, is not like the greatest, but James Hetfield's, his vocals, like back in the 80s, it was kind of like it was a hit or miss. Some shows where he sounded pretty bad vocal-wise, and then there's other shows where he sounded absolutely crazy, amazing. This is one of them where he's just like real heavy sounding. It's awesome. I highly recommend you check this one on YouTube, this album, because I think some people have released some of these, but this is a really awesome live album here. Yeah, again, it's a double album. But here's one. The record label again looks the same. Again, a download card. Alright, the next thing again, they include another picture disc. This is the Creeping Death EP or single. Again with the download card. Yeah, I think it's really cool. It has the studio track Creeping Death on side 1. And side 2 has 2 covers, Am I Evil and Blitzkrieg, which are really awesome. I love the song Blitzkrieg. Okay, this actually has a lot more stuff in here. Here it has a poster. Well, it has a few of them. You got one with Venom and Metallica. And the next one is Metallica and Tank, November 30th, 84. And then here's one that's basically the same thing, but it has different Metallica logo on there. So, okay, and of course the book. So yeah. Alright guys, here's a cool thing that they include in here. They included like a lyric book. So yeah. Alrighty, here we go with the CDs. And again, the opening here where it shows the CDs, it's pretty similar. But again, the CDs are kind of falling out because it's not as secured in these. Here's of course the album on CD remastered. The booklet. Metallica interviews. Demos and rough mixes from Lars's vault. Here's the live CDs. Here's a show that I believe was the first one I listened to out of any of the box sets. Live March 15th, 1985. I don't know if this is the entire show like I mentioned earlier in the video. Some of these live albums here may have the whole show or may not. I believe the vinyl records are only the ones that are certain to have the entire show. Yeah, this one's cool. Yeah, these are all actually great live CDs in this box set, honestly. Just the quality is not the greatest. This one's from December 20th, 1984, and James Hetfield again is tearing the hell out of his vocals on here. The last song in here is Metal Militia, which they only played a couple more times in 85 and then they didn't play it for like 20 years. Metal Militia on here is awesome too, but here's the track listing. Then here's another show which I've just listened to recently. It's live August 17th, 1985. It's a really good show. On Whiplash, I was fucking going insane listening to it. It was fucking awesome. Totally recommend this one too. And then here's the DVD, which has the entire concert live at the Metal Hammer Fest, September 14th, 1985. They actually do the first ever performance of Disposable Heroes, which is from Master of Puppets. They do that live at that show. It's in September when they're about to start recording Master of Puppets album. And Fight Fire with Fire on here is a really awesome version. That's probably my favorite, hands down favorite version of the song. And then they have a show live at Day on the Green, August 31st, 1985. And they only included 3 songs. And it also includes interviews. But anyway, here is Master of Puppets, which is a bigger box here too. Yeah, I actually got a pretty low number here. I got 10,289. So again, it opens up all the same. Okay, comes again with this, which you could tell is a hell of a lot more shit in here. Okay, of course, the first thing is the album itself remastered. Their third album came out March 1986, recorded from September 85 to December 85. And I just think it's easily to say their best album. I mean, I've heard it a bunch of times, so it's kind of like I'm tired of it. So I have to be in the mood to hear it. But I just feel like it's their like masterpiece. Even though there's times where I like Kill 'Em All and Injustice for All and even Ride the Lightning more than it, but I always just think it's the masterpiece. Here it has this. And unfortunately, Cliff Burton's last album, because he died in September 86, unfortunately. Yeah, this is a must-own record here. And of course it has a download card, which this is actually the only download card in the whole box set. I don't know if it includes everything else, because the past box sets, it had one for the live album and picture disc, but for here it doesn't even have one for the live album. So I'm guessing this might be for the entire box set, but I'm not sure. And as I was saying with Ride the Lightning, how it was kind of a one-of-a-kind sound for Metallica. They didn't really go back. I was saying that because Master of Puppets, even though it's like their most progressive, it has like stuff going all over the place. Like it has the speed again, like Kill 'Em All on songs like Battery and Damage Incorporated. But it even has like Orion, which is like an instrumental, kind of like going in slow places. And it also has like the ballad type songs like Walk Home Sanitarium. So this is kind of, I guess, a mix between Kill 'Em All and Ride the Lightning. And they've done a lot of different things with this box set. So I'm kind of excited for the next two to come out. They confirmed that they were going to be coming out with Injustice for All and the Black Album. And I'm of course going to get those. And here's the live album. And they actually put artwork on it, which I think looks really awesome. This is live, May 25th, 1986. As for basically any of the live shows for the most part in this box set, they're really good sound and quality. Some of them just as good as a normal live album. And the records, there's two, but I'll just show you one. They changed it, a red label there, so I think that's really cool. So yeah, this is awesome. And here they included 6 buttons, which I think is really cool. And here it comes with these things that are supposed to be like handwritten lyrics for basically all the songs on the album. And here it comes with just a picture here. And of course, you can't do without the book. Instead of a picture disc, they included a cassette tape. I thought it was really cool. The show is from September 26, 1986. This is actually Cliff Burton's last show with Metallica, because after this performance, a couple hours after, that's when he died. Because they were on their tour bus to their next show, and there was an accident in the bus, and you know, he got killed, unfortunately. And I think it's kind of a iconic thing to have, because it's the last show with Cliff Burton, like the main bassist in Metallica, with like Metallica's classic stuff of their career. The sound quality on here is not really great. I mean, it's still listenable. It's easily the worst sound quality out of the live stuff in this box set. It's audience recording, I believe. Yeah, this is fully packed. I haven't listened to the whole thing, but this has a lot of songs on it, so I'm guessing it's the whole show. They sound good on it, it's just the quality's not exactly great. But the whole fact that it's Cliff Burton's last show and we have it to listen to, it's just amazing to have. So another weird thing is James Hetfield, during this summer, he broke his arm skateboarding, so he had a cast for like probably 2 months. So they had one of the guitar techs who knew how to play and stuff was in another band. They had one of their guitar techs actually play rhythm guitar for those shows for James, and James would just do vocals. This was actually the first show he played with the guitar without the cast for like 2 months. And then it was unfortunately the last show with Cliff. So I'm kind of glad that they at least had a full complete Metallica show with Cliff. Anyway, the packaging in here is so much better. The CDs and everything aren't falling out. It's just all in there really good. You can see that the cassette was over here, but all the other rest is fucking CDs, man. Okay, here's of course the first thing is the remastered studio album, which I noticed the cases are a little bit bigger than the ones of the previous box sets. I love that they included inner sleeves too. This was really well done, A+ job. Okay, and then here we have interviews, which again, they've included artwork for all these, so it's really awesome. So I'll just show you one. There's 2 CDs in here. They basically look the same. Again, they both have inner sleeves. And then here we got rough mixes from the vault. Here's another one. It's riffs, demos, and outtakes from Lars and James' vault. Right here we come with the freaking live albums here, which is awesome. And the quality on it's actually pretty good. April 21st, 1986. Alright, and here's a show where James was wearing a cast. So he was just doing vocals and had the guitar tech playing rhythm guitar. This is from August 3rd, 1986. This is a really good sounding one, and they do a really awesome job. I feel like this could have been a real live album. And James Hetfield, I'm guessing since he's more focused on the vocals, he's singing pretty good on here. Not just heavy wise, but he's like actually singing close to the album too. So he's actually doing really good. Like one of the songs that he has tough singing is Damage Incorporated, but he's singing it really good on this one. So I really like this live album. Alrighty guys, still going. They got Jason's Audition, which I am psyched that they have this. I actually heard some of it. The quality is not exactly great. I guess they're just playing around because they're trying to test Jason to see if he's good enough. So it's not like the overall song is supposed to sound perfect, but Jason's bass playing is really good on here too. So they have his audition, then they have a live show November 8th, 1986. The first 5 songs are auditions, so it has Master Puppets first audition, Battery first audition, Seek and Destroy second audition, Creeping Death second audition, and Fight Fire with Fire second audition. The rest of the songs are from that live show. And here's another really cool live album here. This is from January 25th, 1987. It's pretty good sound quality. It's not the full show, I believe, because it starts with Master Puppets, which normally their shows at this era started with Battery. It has Someone Didn't Hit Record Until We Were Halfway Through the Song. So they have a bass solo, Jason's bass solo, and it's a really good bass solo. He was a different bass player from Cliff, but he didn't take away Cliff from Metallica. Jason was just adding more things in Metallica that were great. I really love Whiplash on here too. It's a really fucking jamming one. Alright, here's the last thing I believe. It's a DVD and it has live and interviews. And this one is like packed of shit on here. Here's 2 discs. I'll just show you one, but of course again they have the inner sleeve and stuff. It has a live show from April 4th, 1986, live in Detroit, Michigan. Then they got another show from Denmark, July 6, 1986. And then they have MTV, Heavy Metal Mania. And DVD 2 has a live show from Japan, November 17th, 1986. And then the rest are 2 interviews. So yeah. Alright guys, like I said at the end of this video, I was just going to show you a few small things. Actually, my work gave me gift cards to Meijer, which I didn't think I was going to be able to find shit there. I managed to find some music stuff, and I can't believe it. I didn't know they still sold these in this generation, but I literally got a brand new thing of cassette tapes that I could make things out of. So this is a 5-pack and they're pretty cheap. I got another 5-pack. Here's 2 of them. The other 3 I recorded some stuff on, which I'm just going to show you really quick, briefly. Here we go. Here's the first one. I decided to record the live records, the ones that were in each of the box sets I just showed you, because those shows are not on CD, so I wanted to be able to hear them in the car. Because I have a Walkman, a portable one that I could hook up through a cord and then hook it up into my car. So I could play that through it and it sounds fine. So here's the one from Kill 'Em All. And then I also, to fill up the tape, since the tape's about 90 minutes, included the Jump in the Fire EP and then 2 songs from the remastered Kill 'Em All. So then here's the other one, the next one, the one from Ride the Lightning. And then I include the Creeping Death EP and then 2 songs from Ride the Lightning remastered. And like I said, this is probably my favorite live show, at least out of the records. So this is the one that I wanted. This kind of started me at doing this, because this is the live show from the Master Puppets box set, and I wanted to record it. And I decided to do the rest. But I got that one. I also included 2 remaster songs from Master Puppets. This is actually a longer show, so I didn't have to add a bunch of stuff on the end. So I got 3 CDs here, which are basically the same exact ones from the box sets of the remastered studio albums. But at Myers, for some reason, they're selling them for $5, brand new. And I don't know if they just priced the wrong versions, but I believe these are literally the remastered ones from the box set. And you can see Kill 'Em All, which my dad was smart enough to tell me I should just leave these sealed, because knowing me, I probably would have opened them. I'm just going to leave them sealed as is. But it was only fucking $5. Here it has Ride the Lightning. And I know this is a brand new remastered Master Puppets, because it says Obey Your Remaster. And they didn't release any Master Puppets in this kind of casing till the box set came out. So I know this is a brand new one. And like I said, $5. And the case is a little bit, is not the same size as the one in the box set. But like I said, these are basically the ones that when they sell them separately, these would have came in the box set. But for some reason, they're only selling these for $5. And at other stores and on the internet, these are selling for at least $10, going up to $15. And keeping on that of CDs, I bought this CD, which I originally said I wasn't going to get it in my Metallica collection, but it was only $5. And it was brand new again. I got Metallica's Reload, which I actually have a t-shirt of the album cover, because I just think the artwork looks awesome. I don't really know what it is, but I just think it looks awesome. And so I decided to get on CD so I could listen to it, because I got the record, but I'm not going to open it because I don't really care for the album. But I have the CD to listen to it, and I tried to get into it, but it was actually pretty hard to get into it because a lot of it's kind of slower stuff, and it doesn't really sound a lot like Metallica. Honestly, it's more of an alternative rock album sounding, because this is from 1997. Yeah, it's not one of their good albums. And they were just kind of going through a phase here, doing new stuff. There's still heavy metal on here, like Fuel, which I'm not too crazy about anymore. It has The Memory Remains, which is a decent song, but all the other songs are just pretty forgettable songs in Metallica's career. I don't know if I really shown mixed cassette tapes. I know that I just showed an overview of all my cassettes that included mixed tapes, but since I'm showing the Metallica ones that I made this one, Volume 2, Metal Militia, because like I showed you earlier in a video of overview of stuff, I have another Metallica one, but I just called this Volume 2 since it's the second one. And again, these are just showing my favorites and stuff, kind of being obscurity. Yeah, guys, anyway, I believe I got nothing else to show for here. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm actually going to be doing a vinyl finds. I don't know when that's going to be uploaded, but anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, and rock on.